Is Bitcoin going to zero? Talking about it in this video, how it's now down there below $8,000. What is going on with Bitcoin? Talking about it in this video, so stay tuned. What's going on, guys? So I made a video talking about this Bitcoin chart a while back, a couple weeks ago. This is the same exact chart that I had drawn up. These lines on the chart are exactly how I drew them a couple weeks ago for that video, talking about how the overall trend of Bitcoin was going lower and how we might possibly see this $8,000 area. Now, I'm not trying to say I saw the future. You know, trust me, I wish that it wouldn't have hit the $8,000 area. I wish it would have held this long-term kind of trend there on the chart. You can see kind of that trend that was at that $10,000 area, but I think you can see once we broke through that $10,000 area, it was just game on for the sellers. People trying to just get out of this thing, and also short sellers that saw that that trend broke, and they were basically betting that the $8,000 area would be touched. And this morning we touched 8,000. So you can see Bitcoin, massive move end of November up there to the $20,000 area. And then ever since, it's just been down, down, down. One of the big issues right now with Bitcoin, one of the big issues in general with cryptocurrency, is it has been nothing but bad news. I feel like every day I wake up, there's some kind of bad news, something new is happening, something else is getting hacked, or there's some kind of scam going on, or there's some kind of country that is gonna ban it. It's always some type of bad news. So it's been nothing but bad news for the last 2 months. For how much bad news there's been, it hasn't been that massive of a crash. Now, a lot of people thought that it would go from 20,000 right to zero. And you can see, you know, we bounced a couple times. There's been some little opportunities to buy the dip, sell the rip kind of opportunities. But overall, it's just trending lower. And you can see solid downtrend right now. And then I think breaking below this $10,000 area was not good as well. So what's my game plan? What's kind of, you know, what's going on right now in my head? As much as I don't want to say it, I think we might hit this $5,000 area. You know, I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that it doesn't happen, just for the sheer fact of all the people that are holding Bitcoin. But like I talked about in a lot of my videos recently, is I'm not holding any Bitcoin right now. I'm not holding really any cryptocurrency other than Digibyte. And I'm not even holding that much Digibyte. I'm holding a little bit of Digibyte in terms of, you know, my net value, or in terms of how much cash I have. It's not that much. So I'm holding some Digibyte because I was expecting this type of move down here to the $8,000 area before I really loaded up on anything long term. So right now, a same kind of idea. I might buy some more Bitcoin if we get down there at the $5,000 area. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on it. We'll see how it acts in this $8,000 area. It's not really holding 8,000 that well. You can see, I think right now, the low of the day, here we go to the daily chart, down there to 7,669. So I think 7,500 area is that support there on the bottom of this kind of consolidation. But you can see why I'm thinking this $5,000 area. So $5,000, I mean, some people are calling for even this dip down here to 3,000. I think $5,000 is more realistic if we can't find some type of support there at the $8,000 area. It's just been nothing but bad news. There's always some type of bad news coming out about Bitcoin. Overall, Bitcoin, you know, on the yearly chart, if you would have bought back in January at the $1,000 area, you're still up. If you would have bought here at the $20,000 area, you're down, you know, 50, 60, 70% right now. And it's not a pretty sight for all those guys that bought there. And I feel bad for people. I feel bad for people who thought, you know, Bitcoin was going to rally, people who bought here at the 12,000, people who bought at the 20,000, these areas, thinking that Bitcoin was going to rally. But instead, it's just been a sell-off, a massive sell-off, really. Below that 10,000, we crashed down there to 9,000. It actually got bought up pretty quickly at the $9,000 area, but whatever's going on right now somewhere in the world, somebody's selling, and now it's down there to $7,640. So if you go back and watch my videos talking about Bitcoin the last couple of weeks, I've kind of been talking about how we've been in this downward trend, how I really needed to break out. You know, earlier I was talking about how we need to break out over 14,000. Well, right now, we just need to hold. We just need to find some support and start just kind of consolidating. It's been a while since we've consolidated. It's just been, you know, dipping. I think, you know, end of 2017, we kind of consolidated, got there to $17,000 area. We got up here to 17,000, and then the whole Bitcoin Cash thing happened with CoinBase, and a bunch of other fraud happened. So I think that just really triggered a lot of issues. And now this whole USDT speculation that this could all be a scam, there's a lot of just bad news circling. So obviously the best thing to do right now is just kind of sit on the sidelines and wait, see if we find some type of support here. Overall, I don't think Bitcoin's going to zero, but it does look like we are going to see some more downside from here. If this can't hold this $8,000 area, Looks like $5,000 is on the board there. And so if you're long Bitcoin, if you've been holding Bitcoin for a while, and if you're worried, you're like, oh, what am I gonna do? You know, the end of the world's coming. I lost all my money in Bitcoin. Hopefully nobody out there is that overextended. The big thing always with any kind of these investments, really, even if you're investing in Apple, if you're investing in any type of investment, no matter how safe it is, don't overextend yourself to the point where you can't pay your bills because of that investment, or you can't buy food, pay for your gas, stuff like that. The key here is don't over leverage yourself. Don't get to the point where you can't hold through these types of dips. You know, for everybody who bought here at the $10,000 area, hopefully they only bought so much that they can hold through this dip. They can hold for a little bit longer. Now, I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to make any claims here. I know I've been very bullish cryptocurrency in the last couple of weeks and the last couple of months. And I know people are going to comment and say, hey, look at you. You know, you probably lost all your money in cryptocurrencies. But luckily, I haven't lost all my money in cryptocurrencies yet. Maybe if I buy here at the $5,000 area and then Bitcoin goes to zero, maybe that'll be the downfall of Patrick Whelan, and this channel will go away because I'll have no money left. But I don't think that'll even happen, because even if I think I'd be okay either way. But the big thing here really is just about being smart and being safe and not investing everything you own into one coin, or really just into cryptocurrency or anything. Even if you're investing in the stock market, the big thing really is to not be totally overextended, and have a game plan, have an exit strategy, have some type of plan that if shit does really hit the fan, that you can get through the storm. So that's the goal right now. So that's what's going on right now with Bitcoin. It's trending lower, hoping to find some type of support here at the $8,000 area. But like I said, looks like $5,000 could be coming. It's looking like that. So we'll see. I'll talk to you guys later on.